guys, Hobo Yeti here. How's it going today? I don't know. I'm having some rough days. It feels like I don't know, the depression is back in full force, and I keep on taking the Wellbutrin, but it doesn't really seem to be helping. It could be the weather, the darkness, but it was sunny the other day. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just feeling darkness, and I'm feeling an inability to do normal things, to get up. I'm stuck. It's not that I'm physically incapable. It's like my motherboard is fried, is what it is. Or maybe it's the software. There are some viruses that can affect the hardware on your computer. It can just turn on the processor so it runs and spins and spins and spins until it burns out. And that's kind of what I feel is going on here. Maybe it's the software. It probably is the software, right? Because physically, but at the same time, it's all caused by the stupid brain of mine. And it's like I have a bad brain. I don't know. I feel like it's broken all the time. And I'll have like these good days. I'll have good days and good weeks. And even like this summer, I had good months, but then it comes back. And it doesn't matter what I eat, I know some of you suggested that, I need to stop eating this, and that, and I do eat better, but like it just comes back, and I don't know how to. It's like my brain. It's like I got a faulty brain. It's a lemon, and I'm really just not sure how to handle things. I've just been kind of in a stuck place, and last night it got really cold. And it seems that I need to get a new, like this sleeping bag here is at 50 degrees. It's like really thin, and that's the one I've been using for the top half of my tent and to use as sort of a door, right? So when I close it, but it's too thin. This one here is a thicker one. It's like a 30 degree that covers, I guess, most of the south side by my feet and around. I don't know what's back here. I'll have to check it, but I need to get more of these because like I checked my thermometer. I was like, it's cold, and it was cold last night, like really, like by the time it got dark it was just cold, and like 6 o'clock it was cold, and I was looking at it, and it's 40 degrees, staying at 40 degrees, 38 supposedly, but it's been getting down to like 31 at night, which is below freezing, and it's not normally a big deal, but and like when I'm awake in my tent at night, and I've just gotten back, and actually till about 1 or 2 in the morning while I'm still awake, I've got my my sleeping bag kicked off, and I'm wearing my shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm fine in here. But I guess when I'm sleeping, I'm not moving around as much or breathing as much. I don't know, but it gets colder in here, and I checked it, and it got down to like, it went from 62 or so while I was sleeping, or when I was awake, to much cooler. It got 52, so 10 degree difference, and when I was asleep. And so I need to really start focusing. I don't know, I'm gonna try to get I've basically what I do when I have this this depression, this anxiety, and this like brain stoppage, this freezing, behavioral freezing, this akinetic depression, when I'm just stuck in the wires and the software is all messed up, like I have a hard time just doing anything. And so what I do, one of my little tricks that helps me, is I get on my phone and I'll look up I'll get on my phone and I'll go into my keep notes, and usually I have things that I have to do, like go to the library, get water, do this, do that, right? And I'll do that stuff. But in order to make my day more productive, I do micro lists, which are basically micro to-do lists, which is like, okay, get up, put clothes on, I mean, we could go micro and say put your left sock on, put your right sock on, So I could do that sort of thing, but I just do the micro. Actually, me getting up, I put on my socks. I put on double layers of socks. I did get some new boots. Where are they? Here we go. So these are the new boots, and they're already got mud. They're already muddy, and they're size 14 because with my size is 13 and a half. But with winter boots, I always wear like a couple of pairs of socks, and you just want a bigger. And they said that they were narrow in the description, so I don't know, maybe by getting a size bigger has translated into just a, but they're comfortable, and my feet are staying warm from the insulation. What I want to do is I want to get like a brush, like a toilet brush or something. Next time I'm near the dollar store, if I have a buck, I can get one of those, and I don't know, I'll keep it in a baggie or something, and that way when I get places I can just like brush, maybe not a toilet brush, but like a smaller brush that I could just clean them off with. That would be so much easier than I wish boots came with that. Maybe they should do that. Maybe they should come with an adapter, right? That's this like part, like a stylus is on a tablet or something, but this would be a boot. And on the back side, you'd pull out like a brush that you could wipe down and then stick it back in. I don't know. That would be pretty cool. I'm having a real hard time with the depression, and I'm having a hard time getting stuff done. What I did last week, in the last 2-3 weeks, is what I've been doing. I've been doing slideshow type stuff. That way, I could kind of take some time off and work on some t-shirt designs for the store. I'm just not happy with the old ones. I mean, a few of you have purchased t-shirts in the shop, which is very cool. But I would like to do just more designs, better designs, but I'm really struggling just to sit up in the morning, and to do anything creative also is hard. And I know. The thing is it doesn't have anything to do with my will. It doesn't have anything to do with my physical ability or even my mental ability. It has to do with the fact that this software, this depression software, this virus that somebody uploaded into my body is freezing all the circuits. And so, and like the thing is like, it's like when I have to go to the bathroom, like I have to go pee or something, right? It's like I'm waiting until I'm almost bursting before I get up and go pee, because there's that I don't know, it's like instinct or something, I don't know, but like like normally I'll listen for the rain, and I'll wait until it stops raining if I can, and then go outside, because I don't want to get wet when I'm peeing. That sucks. Cold rain coming down on you. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling, and I do have enough videos for the month. I've got some ideas on how to maybe changing the format a little bit, to change how I do videos, to bring for new people coming to the channel. I mean, those of you who have been to the channel a long time, you appreciate the wit and the sarcasm and the writing, and I appreciate you guys for appreciating that. But like I want to check out some of these. Crap. I want to check out these other because I'm not really, I get incrementally more subscribers, but kind of plateauing, and I would like to find a way to do videos, maybe do the same content, just do them a little differently. Like, instead of just my countdown, I could throw like at the beginning, like, this is the top, what is the top blah 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 being homeless, right? And put that at the beginning, and then you watch, then you do the countdown, and it leads up to the whatever, I don't know. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I had hooked into how to do YouTube, but obviously I have no idea what I'm doing. And then, you know, and I'll feel good and I'll feel great for a while, and I'll feel like I'm making progress, like I'm getting up out of that pit that I'm stuck in. And then, you know, as soon as I'm about to get to the top, or even on the top, I fall right back down to the pit and of depression, despair, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I got to tell you, it is the worst thing ever, because I can't trust myself. I can't trust my own brain. You know, like, and like, it's kind of like if people send me money, people donate to me. I appreciate you guys that do that. I appreciate that big time. It's really helped me with getting like this tent and my setup. And it's getting cold. Yes, December 1st, it started officially getting really cold at night, and even during the day where I'm having to wear a coat or my puff jacket or whatever. It's I made that mistake on December 1st. I went to the library, and I only had my hoodie, and that was enough, but it got, like, there was a biting cold. Like, as soon as it turned dark, bam, it was cold. And I had wished I'd brought, like, even this is like a puff jacket, but it's a vest one, but if I put it underneath my hoodie, it really helps warm things up. And then, I don't know where my gloves are. I bought some gloves, and I bought another thing. I don't know what's happening. Baklava or whatever, a ski thing. I'm not a fan of this. It's like this stretchy stuff for the top of the head for skiers. I don't need that. I thought it was going to be like all fleece or something, but it'll be fine. It's fine for now. It helps me. What I'll do is, my glands have been swelling up, and what I'll do is I'll put this on my neck, and I'll kind of fold it over and put a hot hand next to my glands, and that's been helping me, since I can't very well just drink hot tea, you know, when I'm out and about. But anyway, I don't know. I'm just, you know, the channel's bugging me out. My brain, bad brain, you know. And then, you know, the winter's coming, and I don't know. I'm not even sure how to get through this. It's like, I can't trust myself, you know. I was saying that, like, you know, people send me money, and the thing is unless it's getting out of the tent kind of money, like life-changing money, which it's not, you know. I mean, it's helping me get through the day or through the week, but it's not like life-changing. And so, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate it. It's made my life so much better. But like, so what I'll do, you know, normal people would be like, they're in a house or something, and they got all this stuff taken care of, and maybe they're pulling in an extra couple $100 a month or something, and they put that aside, they save it. But like out here, like, first of all, I want to make sure I have all the gear that I need. So right now it's going to be like getting some winter socks, getting probably 2 new sleeping bags for the thick ones, right, to put on the back side and here. And then, I don't know, I'm worried about the weight of it, because these are pretty heavy. And I don't know, maybe I could rig something from the top of the tent, from the poles up to the middle of this tent, and that will keep it, you know, because what I've done in the past was, in like a 2 to 6 person tent, I would take a shower pole and stretch it so that it would be pushing up the top. But this is too lean, it's too narrow for that. And you know, I'm staying warm enough, but it did, like, I woke up today and there was, like, my throat's getting all kind of messed up because you know, I'm breathing in that cold air. And so that's why it's important for me to get to make sure I've got all the little spaces and stuff around it, around the bottom. Everything has got this sleeping bag sort of thing, this thick sleeping bag sort of blocking the cold from getting in. And you know, it sucks because every time I get out of this tent, the inside tent, like, I'm bringing all that cold air in, right? But I don't know. It's like I'm buying things. Like I have a build to. I think I shared that with you guys last year or something. I have a build to. Like I have certain toiletries, razors, medicines like omeprazole and antibiotics, and I don't even know where my pill box is now. I should probably, and I need a new, I know that right now I need a new, I forgot, it's my brain. I need a new backup battery because the one I've got is starting to lose charge, and I don't know, they're good for about, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, maybe a year, but yeah, and then you have to replace them, and they're fairly expensive, like $100, because they're the high wattage ones that can charge real fast. But I don't know, guys, like I'm doing the best I can, and I don't, and there's an emotional component there too, I think, that comes in on top of all that, maybe as a byproduct of the faulty wiring and the cold and feeling hopeless and stuff. And it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of doing this. And if I could handle the heat, if I didn't sweat so darn much, get overheated so much, I would have headed south, because I'm not looking forward to the cold that's coming, and it is coming, and it's here in a lot of ways, but it's not 20 degrees here, which is what it will get next month and the month after. So, and I guess I'm also feeling it, like my birthday's in another week, and I'll be 57, and I don't know, like as of February, I will have been homeless this time around for 3 years, and that's the longest I've ever been homeless. When I was younger, it was easier, just get a job and whatever, and housing was cheaper back then. I think you get a 1-bedroom apartment for $325. That was 90s or maybe 2000s or whatever. But all I'm saying is that, like, I'm just trying to push through. That's the best I can do. I try to take, I take all the supplements, and I take the Wellbutrin, and I've actually increased the dose. The doctor had told me to take 2 of the 150 milligrams because I was on the 300, but then I changed the time of day that I took it, and it was doing fine, but I don't know what the problem is. I think it's just my bad brain, and I don't know, maybe there's some weird random vitamin that or maybe vitamin D. I don't think so. I have vitamin D as one of the vitamins I take. So, like, I don't know. Maybe there's some like thing that causes my brain to just go into crazy mode. But that's where I'm at, guys. But working on the channel, trying to get some stuff done, trying to get some T-shirts so that potentially you guys can represent. You know what I mean? And I have all these ideas, but I think I just need to come up with one idea that says Hobo Road, freedom and survival, and freedom and survival mode, or whatever. But I'm just having a real hard time focusing. I don't know if I'll even, I'm all prepared to get out of my tent, but I don't know if I'll even make it. I feel a tiredness coming on that is, it is something that I can't push back on. Like, these feelings in my head, I can't push back on them. So, I don't know. Hopefully, like I said, I think it has to do with my, me turning 57 and just 1 year older, and maybe there's some depression with that. I can't think of anything. Except for, still chugging away, but you never know. So, as I get older, I realized that there is more to me than just my thoughts and my brain, my physicality. You know, there's things, there's like hidden software or malware in your system that is underneath the surface that comes out and affects you in different ways that you don't have any control over. And I'm not saying I got like a government chip in my head, but you know, I'm pretty sure that they don't even need to put like a physical chip in our bodies. I'm pretty sure that they can just use subliminal messaging and use us as, you know, put like malware in our into us and see how we react. You know, I don't know, maybe not a test subject. I don't like to think that way, but I don't know. I got to a point where, oh yeah, I want to say that. So remember that berm I was working out back here? It, like, there's a storm that came through, a windstorm, and my netting and everything got blown down, and I haven't messed with it because I went yesterday over to behind the plaza and I was looking out over here, and I looked and looked and looked and looked, and I could not find my tent, which is, you know, cool, because I don't want to be able to find my tent. I don't want people just casually looking over here and finding my tent. So, you know, it's so weird because looking from over here, like, I see sticks and I see behind it, I see the buildings and stuff, and, you know, and it's also a little bit elevated over there, but like, I don't know, it just makes it less trouble for me. I just want to get through the winter. I just want to get through this, and I would really, I know you guys have suggested a lot of things. You suggested, did I get, you know, mental health. I've tried that. I've tried all different kinds of diets. I've tried different medications. I've tried supplements, vitamins. I tried exercise. Tried it all, and nothing seems to work. It seems like it's just bad software, and maybe it's the operating system. Maybe it's my spirit, you know, that's messed up. That's just not compatible with. Maybe I'm, you know, what was it, Windows 3.1, and the only software that's available is, you know, Windows XP or something like that, or Linux, and, you know, it runs partially and then stops, and then you know, and then you just see the light for the processor just keeps going, and that's what I feel like. That light is just stuck on that. I did a video about that. I don't know if I posted that. I don't remember. Terms and conditions. Anyway, maybe I'll put that one out next. But anyway, guys, I want to say happy holidays, you know, and hope everybody's doing well out there. Those of you homeless and living outside, you know, I hope you're all prepared for the winter and the cold, and because at this point, the only option for really, like, if anything happened to all my stuff, I would try to get down south as quick as I can, even if I had nothing, because, like, my setup here, it's too elaborate, and if something ever happened, like the cops came by and messed with my stuff, or somebody stole stuff, like, I wouldn't be able to survive. Like, it's it's a multi system setup, right? I got my 2 bins, I got my cooking, my chair, I've got my outer tent, my inner tent, sleeping bags, the mattress topper, and then just all these different things that make up my life, and I feel like it's too much. I know it's too much, but I also know without this I would be uncomfortable on a nightly, daily basis, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope your road is a good one, and if you're homeless, I hope it doesn't suck for you. Take care.